know your branch staff have been put in a compromising position. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, there's not, it wouldn't be the first time
I'm not discussing with you anymore. You've stepped over the line. I'm not willing to take it any further. The complaint is logged. Deal with whatever you want to do with that complaint. Forward it to Financial Ombudsman. It's what it's there for. But you may now leave. Do you want to grab your bag?
Yeah, of course.
We are closed.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine.
No, the doors are shut. They shut 12 minutes ago.
I'll come down and see you.
Thanks very much. Sorry if it makes you feel sad, but I'm doing it as much for your benefit as for the benefit of, you know, the British public and the public interest. Thank you. Well, that was nice of them. They didn't identify that actually it was my little brother on the phone, and that a whole load of the other people that I spoke with at Barclays were all taking the piss, and actually they could change the scope of the British telecoms landscape and financial security to protect everyone, the public interest, and the whole of British finance and even global finance to account for outbound phone call hacking. But unfortunately, what they've done is they've verified both those calls as being genuine when they're clearly not, and they haven't reported it, and they've shut down the case. They haven't taken any of the evidence, and they've just told me to leave with a bit of paper somewhere. They stole 2 bank cards yesterday, 2 bits of cardboard that I wrote down the details. You could see them on the photos on OneDrive, and they had the 2 names of the people, and I took a photograph of one of them. They also came and tried to take the pen. It was a blue pen, a little bit like this one. And after those 2 bits of cardboard went missing, a rather large fellow came up to the desk, and just took the pen right off the desk in front of me, which I'm sure wasn't them trying to forensically stitch me up, because they knew that they'd been caught red-handed being involved in an abduction and a series of rapes and some murders as well. I'm sure that's just my hypervigilance and my paranoia, and they're not being prejudiced against me because I've got psychiatric illness. I do, but it doesn't mean that I can't tell the difference between right and wrong, or nice people and fucking cunts. But it's alright, it's quite nice in Bristol. Someone's playing music, everyone looks to be happy. I went down to the council today. I've been staying at a hostel because the BRI kicked me out because I caught them red-handed. I caught the NHS Devon Partnership red-handed doing loads of really evil stuff, and the BRI realised that basically if they referred me to another hospital, what was going to happen is that that was going to perpetuate the situation, and the organised crime was going to continue, and if they reported it, then everyone at Devon Partnership Trust was going to end up going to the Nick. Just kind of shit. But I went down there and I tried to explain that I couldn't go back to Devon because Ben Cocker was trying to murder me, and I couldn't go to my house because I don't really feel safe, and if I went to hospital, then everyone's going to keep getting abducted and raped, as dark as that is. And I've just been staying in hostels, and the guy just told me to fuck off because I've still got a tenancy, and I do still have a tenancy, which is fair enough. If they did that for everyone, then it'd be fucked up. But yeah, it's a little bit of a piss take. I mean, but yeah, I think he threatened to call the police. I tried to give him the evidence. I was like, do you want to take some evidence? And yeah, he wasn't having any of it. This guy, hopefully it's not copyrighted material, just thought of a good idea. Oh, sorry, bruv. Just thought of a good idea. What I might do quickly is put on my gloves, pull my trousers up, so I don't look like a fucking mug. And I've realised that I'm trying to run a high-class bureau de change. There's the 3 store. The same thing happened in the 3 store the other day. Literally, I went in there and used their phone, and they put the phone call through to Connor, and he put on an Indian accent, and they've literally got like a wall in there, which they've built a couple of weeks ago after I came to Bristol. You can see, so like right at the back of the store, there's like a sort of like a partitioned area, so they can get people to sit on the other side, which is kind of fun. Where's that thing? It's good. There it is. So see, look, you can see what date it is. It says it there. See? You can buy euros at 113, dollars at 126, Australian dollars at 182, Canadian dollars at 162, and UAEs. What even is the UAE? I don't know. United Arab, just maybe they're just Emirates. Are they just called Emirates? I don't know. Fuck knows. 6 minutes. Shit. A balding lunatic. I'm probably going to get mugged pretty soon. Hopefully not, but you never know. There's loads of gremlins out in the street. So I try and catch some of them. I could try and catch them going live. So look, where's somebody holding their phone really blatantly? Right, so here's one. See this guy here, he's walking past me, he's pretending to be on the phone, he's turning his head towards me. You right, mate?
I'm good.
So that's one of them. You wouldn't believe it. I can tell them from quite far off, but it is. The other classic one is like people who hold their phones in front of them. I used to think they worked for SIS, but then I realised that they didn't. It's kind of wishful thinking, like it's just a load of bollocks. I guess some of them might be sleepers. So see this dude here, this is a good example. You alright, mate? See, he's kind of doing the right thing. Just holding his phone like that. Just, I guess it's kind of natural, but sort of unnatural. But anyway, there's a nice bit of injustice in British society. Rich people won the world, and everyone's a cunt. I am as well, definitely, but I'm trying my best. Have some nice music with this guy.
I saw them both as the train doors closed, and all the friends that I lost, I let them go. And now she's gone away, and I know now there's no need to suffer.